行
All right, let's go with chapter 12 of Gyo. Shishu no Hatsume, the death stench invention. Hatsume can mean invention, intelligent, or being enlightened. That's kind of older. So this is like the invention of the death stench. The previous chapter ended with Tadashi he had blacked out, woke up a month later in the hospital, made his way back to his uncle's, and in the middle of the night, the assistant came and got him and brought him in to see this. She told her that Kaori was dead, or his uncle said Kaori was dead. She brought him in to see this. And so this is what has happened to Kaori. And again, so shoo, that's the sound of that gas being produced. And there we go. Kaori. Kaori? Kaori! Oreda! Wakaru ka? So he's calling her name and says, "It's me. Do you understand? Do you understand?" Yoshiyama-san, kore wa nanda? Ms. Yoshiyama, as for this, what is this? So what's going on? Kaori wa naze konna dai ni noserarete iru nda? As for Kaori, why on this sort of a platform or machine being made to ride? Why was she put on this? Kaori wa ikite iru no ka? As for Kaori, living? Is she alive? Tadashi Botchan, yurushite kudasai. So, Master Tadashi, please forgive. Kaori-san wa mo ishoku wa arimasen. It's not ishoku. What is it? Ishiki. Ishiki. Consciousness. So as for Ms. Kaori, no longer, as for consciousness, it exists. So she's no longer conscious. Ishiki. Aware. Well then, as for this, kore wa nan no mane da? As for this, what's the pretense? What's the manner? What else can mane mean? Like why? Yeah, what's the behavior, pretense? What's the point? I'm not sure if nani no. Yeah, okay, so we'll just go with like what is this behavior? What's this pretense? That sort of thing. Oh, okay, there's the uncle. Dare no kyoka o ette koko ni haitta? Okay, receiving whose permission entered into here? So basically, like, who let you come in here? Or who gave you permission to come in here? Sensei, moshiwake arimasen. Professor, there's no excuse. Watashi no setsudan de? With my judgment. Handan de. Yeah, with my judgment or decision. Naze kattena mane o suru? There's mane again. Why or what random or on one's own manner or pretense doing? So like, why are you acting on your own? Yeah, okay, we're not going to see any sort of suru verb here. But like, what sort of behavior are you doing on your own? Whatever. Tadashi ni majitsu o oshiete nani ni naru? To Tadashi, the truth teaching, what does it become? Nani ni naru? Or maybe like, what's the point in telling him the truth? Shinjitsu? Yeah, shinjitsu, the truth of reality. Sensei, watashi mo tairarenai n desu. Professor, I no longer able to endure. I wasn't able to handle it anymore. I wasn't able to endure it anymore. And that's what it is. Oji-san, kore wa... Uncle, as for this... Hey, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Welcome. この機械のようなものは一体 This thing that appears like a machine, as for it, what the hell is it? Or what the hell's the point? The itai is kind of like, what the hell? This thing that looks like a machine, what the hell? Shikata nai na. Had no choice, you know? Omae ni wa miseru tsumori wa nakatta ga. As for to you, as for the intent to show did not exist. Okay, so like had no choice or like there's nothing I can do about it is more like, well, shoot, you found me out. So as for to you, I didn't intend to show it to you. But, ga. それは私が作った歩行機械だ. As for that thing, I'm the one, or it's a walking machine that I made. Hoko, I guess here, yeah, it's just walk. We see the hoko gyo to mean the walking fish. So now it's just hoko kikai, walking machine. So again, as for that thing, it's a walking machine that I made. Nah? What? You can tell because, right, instead of those like metal clamps or whatever, it's like straps. What? Nanda-te? What are you saying? Kaori no itai wa doko ni itta ka wakaranai te itte ta janai ka? As for Kaori's corpse, where it went, didn't know. That's what you said, isn't it? So remember in the previous chapter, when they were having dinner and he asked where Kaori was and he said she died, he wanted to see the body and he said he didn't know where it went. So that's what he's saying there. Doshite? Nan no tame ni? Why? For what purpose? Tadashi. Ochitsuke. Calm down, Tadashi. Ryu wa ato de hanasu. As for the reason, later we'll talk about. I'll tell you why later, basically. Mazu wa watashi no seika o mite hoshii. As for first, my results or success want to show. So I want to show you my success or the results first. And we'll tell you the reason later. Seika. Yeah, the fruits of one's labor. Wanting to do showing. Ima kara gasu wo kikan nai ni okurikomu switch o osu. Like from here on, like the interior, well, we'll push the switch that transports to the inside of the machine the gas. Kikan nai. Oops. No, that's tracheal tube. So, oh, kikan, not kin. Right? There it is, engine. Yeah, kikan. Yeah, so from here on, or at this point, again, we'll push the switch that transports into the engine the gas. Kachan, or gachan. Okay, so it clicks on. Shoo, 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 shoo. Okay, so the legs are starting to kind of wiggle and move. Gashan, gashan, gashan. Now it's making the sound that we normally associate with the ka-chunk of the other fish creatures walking around. Mitamae, look, これが私の作った歩行器だ. This thing is a walking machine that I made. 見事に歩いているだろ? It's walking around splendidly, isn't it? Migoto is like splendid or wonderful or marvelous. It's alive! It's alive! Yes. 私は以前歩行業を分解した際、大変驚いた. Okay, so as for me, previously, on the occasion of like doing dissection of the walking fish, it was a big shock, a terrible shock, or a big surprise. Gashan, gashan. 歩行業の動きの複雑さに比べ、hello, 内部何ぞがあまりにシンプルだったからだ. Okay, so he's not saying anything new here, which is, comparing the complexity of the movements of the walking fish, the inside parts, the construction of the inside parts, it was very simple. Excessively simple it was, and that's why he was shocked. So very surprised, very shocked, because the inside parts of the machine were very simple compared to the complex movement. So we already saw kind of some discussion about that previously. It was a few chapters ago. I want to double check the pronunciation of this. This is not quite right. It's not kakuzo, is it? No. That's the zo that we want, right? Yeah. There it is. Kozo. Structure or construction. All right. So, Naibu kozo, the interior construction or the interior organization, was again excessively simple. Oh. Nani nani kikansha nara nanimi no 単純な機械がなぜあれほど複雑に動き回るのか? Now he's postulating about this thing. So, this is like steam engine, or like a steam car. Kikan. Yeah, steam engine. A joki kikansha. Oh, and there's a little fly on my... Have no fear. It's fine. Nami. Nami no tanjun. Okay, so this is 蒸気機関車並みの単純な機械がなぜあれほど複雑に動き回るのか. So a steam engine vehicle of an average simpleness, of a common simpleness machine, why to that extent of a complex movement is it walking around? Again, he's like postulating this question. How could something so simple have such complex movement? 私はその秘密が魚に感染しているガス管にあると見た。Okay, so as for me, that secret in the fish doing infection gas bacteria existing, and then tomita. I guess maybe that's like I saw? Tomita. Or maybe like if it was the existence, this is either a conditional or something about I saw it in the existence of the bacteria gas, or the gas bacteria that infected the fish. That secret was in there. Oh boy. 大量のガスを発生させる菌. Bacteria that made the production of large amounts of gas. その特異な性質が機械に命を吹き込んでいると、that special 性質. No, it's not 性質. 性質. That special property in the machine, breathing life. Okay, so that's what he's saying. It was the special property of the gas, of the bacteria that was making production of the large amounts of gas. That special property breathing life into the machine. Okay. それを, oh boy. 検証するために私は自ら歩行器を作ることにしたのだ. That thing, and this is like to do proof, in order to do proof of that thing. So in order to do proof that was, his theory was correct about the bacteria breathing life into the machine. Kenjo? No. Is it Kensho? Kensho. Verification inspection. Yeah, so in order to do verification of that thing, that theory, as for me, one's own walking machine making event decided to do. So I decided to make my own walking machine. 菌に感染したカオリ君を作って、using Kaori-kun, who was infected by the bacteria. Gasha, gasha. そして、案の手, and so then, as according to plan, 私の作ったシンプルな機関は, that's 機器. No, 機械. 機械。シンプル機械はまるで生き物のように歩き始めたというわけだ。So again, according to that plan, my made simple machine, as for that, as if a walking thing began to walk around, it was that sort of a reason. So that's the reason that the machine that I made, simple machine that I made, began to walk around as though it were alive. 今後はこのガス菌の特性について具体的に調べるつもりだ。And next, as for next time, this bacteria gas's 特性, special characteristics about that, fundamentally or basically studying intent it is. Yeah. Concrete, tangible. So basically, and next, the next thing is doing the intent of studying the basic, tangible things about the special characteristics of this bacteria gas bacteria. おじさん? Uncle. それじゃ、おじさんは? Like, that thing, or that's, as for uncle, 香りを実験 事件台にしたのか? That thing, as her uncle, you made Kaori into an experiment platform. I guess that's probably experimental pig, or, guinea pig. Jiken dai. Yeah. Subject of an experiment. A guinea pig. Like, that's why you made her into an experimental subject. Oji-san. Oh, wait. Like, what? I skipped a page. Okay. あの時、香りを病院に連れて行くふりをして、実はこんなことを知っていたのか? That, at that time, meaning like back then, did the pretense or pretended to go to take Kaori to the hospital. As for the reality, it was to do this sort of a thing. So you pretended to take Kaori to the hospital back then, but you intended to do this, or you were going to do this. 俺を実家に帰らせようとしたのも俺が邪魔だったからか? And me to my parents' house, making return, you did that also. Me, I was in the way. Was that why? Was that because I was in the way? どうかしてる? どうかしてる? Dokashite. I guess like, is that how it was? Anta ijo da yo. You are abnormal. Ijo. Strange. Kaori wa kaeshite morao. As for Kaori, will receive returning. So, like, I'm gonna take her back. Gashan. Konna kan hikko nuite yaru. This sort of a tube? Or, the tubes. These sorts of tubes are gonna pull out. Do the favor of yanking and pulling out. Ah, Tadashi, yamero! Oh, Tadashi, stop! Chika yoru na. Don't go near. Don't approach. Gashan. Dum. Wah! Gashan. Wah! Oh, God. Gashan. Gusa. Well, there we go. Gwa! Kya! Gashan. Well, that was fast. Oji-san, daijoubu desu ka? Uncle, are you okay? Sensei, professor. Gashan. Complex movement. Gashan. Kaori! Bun. Oh, it was her knocking down the door. Gashan. All right, he's going after her outside. Kaori! Miushinatta, lost sight. So, like, I don't see her anymore. I lost sight of her. Okay. He's out there. 1ヶ月の間に東京がゴーストタウンになっちまったみたいだ. Okay, within the period of 1 month, Tokyo to a ghost town seems to have become. So again, remember, he was like knocked out about a month. So this is the first chance. He made it over to his uncle's place, kind of straight line from the hospital. So this is his first time to really see Tokyo since he woke up. Pushu. Hokogyo mo. Ooh. This is the rotting something. So kusari. Fuhai, decay. So even or also the walking fish, the decay is progressing, isn't it? So the fish are also looking a bit decayed now. Remember, the fish are actually, the things on here are dead, and so they're just rotting, and the bacteria are turning them into gas, which is operating the things. So, in fact, right, some of them are empty. ガスが体から漏れて動きがsomething 何くなってる The gas from the bodies leaking out, the movements are becoming like simpler. I guess, wait, what would that be as a, oh no, that's not June. Oh, that's, is it Nibui? It's Nibui. Dull. Nibuku nateru. So the movements are becoming dull with the gas leaking out of the body, because I guess they're decaying more. And so the gas, pushu, pushu. So the gas is like leaking out of the body instead of like going through the tubes. Gasha, gasha. Okay. Oh, what the? Bone. Okay. 腐敗が包んでガス圧に耐えられなくなったんだな。Okay, the decay progressed or advanced, and it became unable to endure the gas pressure. Okay, yeah. So the body, the fish that was there, the decay had advanced or progressed, and so it was no longer able to endure the gas pressure, and it blew up. Hey, Rehead, how's it going? This is all for Halloween. We're doing this for Halloween. Halloween. Fura. Fura is kind of like swaggering, swaying. Sumimasen, excuse me. この辺で機械に乗った女性を見かけませんでしたか? In this area, a woman riding a machine. Have you not seen? Have you not seen a woman riding machine around here? Okay. So the person that he saw here, is like infected. Ah, sore nara. Oh, yeah, if it's that thing. さっき向こうへ歩いて行きましたよ. Earlier in that direction or off that way, walked. そうですか. ありがとうございます. I see. Thank you. Okay, so we had heard that more people were being infected, and that appears to be the case. So off he goes. And he sees more people being infected here. Shoo, coming out both ends, as is typical now. Gasha, gasha. Ah! Gashan, gashan. Kaori! Kaori! Gashan, gashan. Kaori! Ooh. Alright. Got a fly in here. Kaori! Ima oroshite yaru kara na. So Kaori, right now, we'll do the favor of like descending. Basically, I'm going to get you out of there. Okay? Gashan, gashan. Ah! Uh-oh. Gashan, gashan. Gashan. That's not kawari. Chigao. It's different. It's wrong. これはkawariじゃない. As for this, it's not kawari. それにあの人が乗ってるのは北光魚の足じゃないか? Okay. In addition, that person, as for writing, as for the thing that that person is writing, it's the walking fish's legs, isn't it? Gashan, gashan. Off it goes. So yeah, indeed, this is the thing that the fish were on. So he's noticing that. It's the Hoko Gyo no Ashi. Off he goes. Gashan, gashan. He sees another one. Gashan, gashan. I particularly like the use of the person flipped around so that you can tell that it's someone different. Because otherwise it might all look the same. ADMF. Koko ni mo? In this place also? Gashan, 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 gashan. Ah! That is the end of chapter 12. That is the end of chapter 12. As a preview of chapter 13, look at this entry page for chapter 13. There we go. There we go. We will continue with chapter 13 next time. It's going to get even weirder. So get ready. Get ready. Only 5 chapters left? 5 or 6 chapters left. Next time, chapter 13.